afternoon there, friends of Jiggly, or whatever the hell I'm going to call you guys, Jiggly Tears. You guys are the purple to my jiggle, or am I the jiggle to your purple? Anyway, quest to find the perfect 2020 family reunion spot today brings me to Dillon State Park. We just got here, and actually I had an ulterior motive for stopping. I got to use the little boys' room, which was right there in front of me. But anyway, while I'm heading that direction, we had the basketball court. Very nice. We have the tennis court where you practice by whacking the ball up against the big wall. And then on the other side is another tennis court. We're going to walk around this way, though, so I can go potty. This place is another one that's close to home. A metric ton of parking. They're going to be doing a rowing competition here this weekend, and some of the teams have already started to arrive. They call it a regatta. But anyway, they got one of these map marker thingies up here. I'm going to take a look at it. I can hold the P back long enough to do that. We are location A, it says. Let me get up here on this thing. A, right there. So, this trail, jawohl, must be this purple loop here that says it's 0.5 miles. I'm too lazy to walk that far. Anyway, bathroom ahoy. They have a beach volleyball area over yonder, which is where those folks are. Sand and everything, real nice. And then, like I said, there's a tennis court. We're going to swing by the shelter house. Looks like people are using it. And take a look at it after I go to the boys' room. In the terms of a state park bathroom, this one's pretty nice. You got your pee trough. Got a couple stalls, real functioning plumbing, everything flushes. The sinks actually work. Still pretty nice. Oh yeah. Burp up that burger. There's little gates for you to get into where you whack the tennis ball up against the wall. Racquetball. Racquetball. Are you sure it's racquetball?
Yes.
Well, there's a racket. And there's a ball. Isn't that tennis? Anyway, nice shade tree here. Some whatever. Picnic tables. We're going to go see if we can find a shelter house that's not being used. Entered the actual tennis court. As you can see, they got two of them. I do not see electric over at the shelter house, do you? Yeah? There's one of the rowing teams. That's what all the golf carts are for, is for the rowing teams coming this weekend. There's your shelter house. I don't feel like bugging people, so I'm not going to go over there. Got a little playground there. She says she sees electric. I don't see any electric lines going to it, but I do see some kind of breaker box there. We're going to go take a look. Alright, that shelter house does have electric. There's another one up there to look at too. That's the lake. Now there's a reason why this particular spot isn't high on my list. Lived in the area, 20 plus years, and this lake has a history of being disgusting. high fecal bacteria, you know, that kind of stuff. Most of the folks that actually live around here don't swim in that lake for that very reason, but the Department of Natural Resources website has a chart that shows you how they test this year. I've not looked at it, I don't know. But it's a big beach, as you can see. And if we rented that shelter house there, yeah, what is that? 200 feet? If that. So we'll be looking into that bacteria level. They've got some portable spotlights over there for the racing. There's your playground. And so there's actually quite a bit of stuff here to do. It's just that lake has a history of being gross. They've actually closed it a couple times.
About mid-July.
Because of it being so nasty.
And then the algae.
And that's why they closed it, was because of the algae blooms.
Yeah.
I don't remember what year, but it was within the last 5. They actually shut down the damn lake because of the presence of a green algal bloom. But anyway.
Oh, they got this back open again. They had shut that down for a couple years.
Yeah. But there's some more for the racing. I don't know if you guys can see it. Here, let me see if I can't zoom in. Those campers down there have something to do with the racing. Well, I can smell the chlorine from here. But they got a little baby pool. Oh, the wind's blowing that right in my face.
Yeah, get a little cool off.
The other little shelter has no discernible electric.
No electric.
Be too little for us anyhow.
Yeah, we'd have to get the big one.
New bathrooms there, which are nice. Anyway, the beach is open officially on
Monday.
On Memorial Day, which is Monday.
Dodge it.
All dodging the cottonwood blowing at you.
Yeah.
The flags here mark off, you know, where the teams can be and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think I've shown you everything I want to show you out here, to be honest with you. And like I said, this place would be way higher up my list because it's close and there is a good bit here to do. But those high bacteria levels and the algal bloom, that just scares the shit out of me, I'll be honest with you. I want to have a family reunion. I don't want people to come here and get sick. But I'll check it. Hopefully before I post this video.
I'll remind you.
That way we'll know. But funny story, not related. Once upon a time we had a really heavy snow. This tree here in front of me, the snow, was clear up over that concrete barrier and clear up over the roots. So, you know, 2.5, 3 foot deep. Thigh deep on me. I see the cottonwood stuff.
It's coming from that tree.
Well, it is a cottonwood tree, so I would suspect so. Anyway, out here with one of the children, Jiggly larva number 1, and I thought it would be funny to toss her into the snow. There, do it again. That's the cotton from a cottonwood. Anyway, so we got to, I don't know, somewhere in this area, and I had her up on my shoulders, and I grabbed her and I threw her off, and the snow was deep enough she disappeared. I I felt terrible. Felt like an evil parent. But it was funny. Anyway, this is where they launched the rowboats from. And they're still setting up porta potties. And let me zoom in here a little bit, see what we got. Anyway, that's where they launched the boats from. They paddle out in a circle from there. I haven't a clue where the start line is.
It's back that way past the point.
Yeah. If you can see the orange buoys, that's the finish line. We were out here because, I don't know, cousins?
Sister-in-law,
Nieces. Niece in-laws, whatever the hell that is. This is Ohio. We're all related. Our family tree is a stump. Anyway, they were rowing in it the last time it was out here, and we got to see them for a couple seconds. Lots of fun, really crowded, lots of people. But anyway, I think I've shown you everything I want to show you on Dillon State Park for the 2020 family reunion. Like I said, I'll check into the bacteria levels. I'll check into the algal bloom levels and all that stuff. If this lake is clean this year, which I doubt, because it hasn't been clean anytime within the recent memory.
Not within 20 years.
But if it's clean this year, it may end up being here because of all the extra stuff to do. Alright. We'll see you next time. Hello, I'm back. The folks that were using the shelter house have left. So I can show you that. But you don't want to be on camera? You camera shy all of a sudden? Anyway. It's actually a very nice shelter house. It is definitely sufficiently sized for our needs, and it does have electric. While I was waiting on the folks that were using the shelter house to leave, I got online. It was May 31st of 2018 that the EPA released a statement about this very lake having elevated E. coli bacteria from raw sewage from Newark, Ohio, which is the river that feeds this lake goes right through Newark, Ohio. They say it's a sewage overflow problem. Basically, their sewage system just can't handle the number of people that live there, so all their extra shit comes here. With that in mind, and with that warning being just last year, basically almost exactly a year ago today, Dillon State Park is officially a big fat fucking no. Pardon my language. A big fat freaking hell no. Pardon my language again. Basically, we won't be coming to this place because even though it does have lots of stuff, I don't want my family getting sick swimming in shit water. So, sorry. We'll find another spot. Thank you. Well, I'll tell you what. That cottonwood's like snow. Making me sneeze. Anyway. Not that you guys need to look at my face while I'm walking back to the car. But y'all's gonna look at my face while I'm walking back to the car. Kind of hot out here today. Oh, hey, somebody's playing Foursquare. Somebody was playing Foursquare. Or gonna play Foursquare. And they've got big trashy trash cans set up for the boat racing this weekend. But, we're done here for the day. On a day when I'm feeling more energetic and lively, we'll do the walking trail.